Hello and welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and yes, I know, doing something a little bit different here because my time left here in this residency is short. I will be moving down to San Antonio in just a few days. I don't want to be taking a whole lot of bottles with me, but I still wanted to put some stuff out and do some stuff while the clock is running down. So if you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. All my returning viewers, always something new just when you start getting comfortable. So here I have 4 375 bottles of tequilas. Well, let's go ahead and we're going to go with the Lunazul off the rip tequila Reposado, 40% alcohol by volume. We had the Añejo, which was very nice. I liked it so much. I figured if the Añejo is rested longer in the barrels, then I wonder how much rougher or bold, shall we say, will be the Reposado. So here we are, going to go ahead and have this cork pop in 3, 2, 1. Not too bad. Go ahead and that'll be just fine. Tear some of this off. There we go. I did have the Blanco. I decided to pass on the Blanco for now. I may come back to that and buy yet the 375 as well. So this is the Reposado. We had the Añejo. So Mr. Randy does a 3-part series when he does his whiskeys, wines, libations reviews. Part 1, off the rip, get it home, crack it open, have the first pour, share my first impressions with you because gosh darn it, you earned it. Part 2, full review, halfway down-ish. I'll leave whatever's left in the bottle for a week, 2 week. Destiny has its own plans. I'll go online, find as little as possible, pretty much guaranteed by now. We'll bring it back. We'll talk about it. I'll score it. Continue to drink it because Part 3, final pour, thusly named, not so far down the bottle now. It's called the final pour. Going to compare it to the first pour for today and everything in between. On the nose, it's got that wonderful, beautiful smell. It's exactly like the Lunazul and Añejo, except it's a little bit more bold. It's a little bit more spicy. So if you like it a little smoother, go with the Añejo. If you like it with a little bit of boldness, a little bit of roughness, go ahead and get the Reposado. So let's go ahead and get that first palating out of the way. Yeah, that's a little bit more bold than an Añejo. Not bad. It's just a little more bold. That Añejo was really smooth, especially on the second half of the bottle. That first palating can always be a little deceptive. Maybe not deceptive. Maybe it just doesn't tell you all the secrets right away. You need an acclimation point. Let's go ahead and get that worked out of the way. I think we're about ready for that second one. I have noticed that, yes, of course, it's going to be a little bit lighter than the Añejo because the Repos only sit in the barrels from anywhere from 4 to 8 months, whereas the Añejos will sit anywhere from 8 to 18 months. All right, I think we're ready for that second one. Still pretty smooth. I think it's got just a little bit more bite to it. A little bit more of that rawness on the end. Maybe not as silky smooth and like more of a maple as the Añejo. But not bad. Let me go ahead and get this finish done. This will probably be a quicker one. Probably try and do these a little more quicker. It's got a heat building up, but let's go ahead and let's get that finish on. Viscosity is pretty good. You're getting a lot of that wonderful taste. All the flavor characters up front. Mostly I'm getting some tongue, roof of the mouth, in the back end right now, just like a straight shot from the front to the back. It's nice, it's juicy. My main point for going for the Repo here is to compare it to the Añejo. I've had Repos that were better than the Añejos, and I decided to skip over the Repo and go for the Añejo on the Lunazul. I think it was on sale or something at the time. So there's a little bit of cheeks coming in on this one. A little bit on the gums, not so much on the lips. Can't really get much off the lips. The back end is a solid 2. The heat in the back is a solid 2. Excuse me. It's nice. We know that off the rip, things are going to be a little bit more rough, a little more robust. Things will kind of calm down about halfway through. I think this one will probably be, it's going to be better on the halfway point. But that's what my main focus for this whole, this Repo for the Lunazul is to compare it to the Añejo. Is it worth a few extra bucks to let it sit a little bit longer in those barrels? This is good. There's nothing wrong with this, and that's off the rip. Things will definitely settle down a little bit, at least a little bit, by the time we get to the full review. If you're still watching, it hasn't taken that long. It was only 6 minutes 30. Well, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like button or the heart button, whatever the algorithm or platform will be. Let it know that you like watching these videos. If you want to bypass all the guessing and maybe you'll see it, maybe you won't, go ahead and hit the follow and the subscribe. That way, as soon as these videos get released, they come right to you. Do me a favor, just hit me up in the comment section. Let me know where you're at, what you're drinking, what do you think about Lunazul. If you've had the other two, if you've had all 3 of them, all 4 of them, I think there's 5, but main 4, let me know which one you like the best. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. We'll call it a good one.